線も歩いてけ
信号赤だぞちゃんと確認してから渡れ
ポンポンコツでいいじゃないか
A Halloween-themed episode in Kamen Rider is strange, but like, I do like it. Hey, it's not a Christmas-themed episode. Hey, but it's been quite a while since we actually got, you know, the XA level of Christmas-themed episodes. If you've been around for quite a while, you understand. Hey, for fuck's sake, like I remember Japanime. Oh my god, I'm saying Japanime's name in one of my videos. I love that guy. Like, wore a suit for that video. It's genuinely a weird core memory that I had. But yeah, this episode was very much Hanto focused, which was really fun, mainly because it kind of goes with him very much trying to investigate more and more about the Gernoots. Overhearing two girls talking about a classmate going missing, and they kind of said, oh yeah, maybe, you know, it's kind of connected to the monsters that are just going around town. And they did mention that the last time she was spotted was underneath a tunnel. So Hanto, being the investigative journalist that he is, tries to at least, you know, contact them and try to question them if they know even more. But hey, at least their parents had some sort of good fucking like teaching about don't talk to strangers, and they start running away. I'm sorry, Hanto, the trench coat doesn't help you from being looking like a creep, which I do like that an episode, like literally later in the episode, he didn't wear the trench coat. Just saying, almost like he learned something. Almost like trench coats are kind of creepy. I don't know, but it's kind of funny that the girls were, oh my god, this guy's a kidnapper, and they ran away, and one of the girls, like the main girl, pretty much bumped into Shoma, and Shoma's like, hey, you want a candy? And like the girl kind of like thought about it. It's like, oh my god, your parents teaching, did it taught you to not take candies from strangers? Like specifically a stranger that looks like Shoma? I'm just saying, this dude looks suspicious as all hell. While I love that we actually got to know the girl to at least some extent. She's very much a side character that might return maybe like in 2 episodes time to do a quick little run-in and that's it. But I don't see her being, you know, a full-on character that's going to stay for a long time. And we get to learn that, hey, she really wants to be an idol. How much, after doing a little bit of reading about like idols in Japan, like, do you really want that? Like, genuinely, do you want your entire life being like, look at me, I'm hot and single and I can't like be shown with someone? Like, you understand, like, that's not a good way to live. Like, living a lie is not fun. And I did love that she really got to semi-think about what she really wanted, with her believing that she's the weak link and she thinks about quitting about being an idol, and Hanto kind of being in the same position that she is right now, with him pretty much kind of encouraging her to not give up on her dream. And he kind of connects it and say, hey, like, listen, I'm doing this because I drove myself way too deep into this situation about the Gernoots. I don't want you to get into it too, but you should really follow your dream. Again, that's a thing that Hanto would do, as his character is being shown from the beginning of the show. I don't believe Shoma would actually know what to do and what to say to her, which I do love that, like, Hanto and Shoma are two different type of characters that don't really contradict each other, and they don't really fight with each other for their beliefs. It's great. And him still continuing to investigate the Gernoots really worked for that part of the episode. How much I didn't really like the entire bit of the dancing instructor. With Power just being dead, I thought Poop Jokes Itoku is dead too, but But no, they need to do diarrhea thing. I don't know, it was kind of weird, but I did like their kind of like try to like, oh my god, is the dance instructor the Granute? Like that could have went really creepy. Like, oh my god, this guy works with children and kidnaps them. But like having him in the end, it's like, hey dude, like I'm here because I want to protect the kids that I teach, while at the same time wearing a trench coat, a hat, and sunglasses. The trench coat as a piece of a fucking wardrobe doesn't work. It's just creepy. Can people stop wearing that? While in the end, the entire twist of the Granute being the chef that Hanto bumped into while chasing the girl was kind of neat. How much after we discovered that the dance instructor wasn't the Granute, that was kind of like, he was kind of like the second person that kind of came to mind. While also we did see the Granute talking to a child about, oh, how's the candy? So it's kind of like, oh, he's clearly the Granute. Also, he somehow took his entire shop and just, I don't know, put it in his goddamn pocket because that entire thing is just went missing. It's kind of cool. While Jeep and shit are already asking for their job back, with them begging too long ago that, hey, they would do everything to capture Shoma. So he gives them 10 days to do so. And having like Longo and Nilv so ready to help is kind of strange. Way more Nilv's behalf, because like Longo is like, okay, they capture Shoma, okay, I'll give them their job back, it's fine, it's great for business. If they don't, hey, I gave them their only opportunity and they fucked it up. Like, it's very much a business mind kind of savvy thought process for Longo, which works. Nilv kind of like, hey, listen, I'm gonna help you, but like what I'm doing is way more about just kind of like testing out some products that I kind of made, which, hey, that's kind of neat. But I wish that Glotto was also in the episode. Like, I don't know, it would have been cool to see Glotto again. I'm just saying. While for Shoma, he's really enjoying in Halloween. He loves it. How much it was kind of funny that he's just like, I'll just go to random people, it's like trick or treat, which is funny. It's like, what he would do is a fucking trick. I would eat you. That would be funny. While like the agent stealing the candy basket was a fucking funny little touch. And the candy Goshizo being like heavy is like a thing that I weirdly love. I don't know. Like overall, this was a pretty fucking good like beginning of a two-parter. I said I liked the Halloween themed, but it doesn't really feel like a Halloween themed episode. It's not fully Halloween. I don't know. I'm not sure about, you know, the entire like, oh, let's make the intro Halloween themed. I don't believe I'm going to do that. But the Budbudur crossover was cool. Have you seen the intro? That's kind of neat. Fucking look both ways and don't fucking, you know, start running the crosswalk while you have a red light. You fucking idiot. So yeah, this episode gets an A. So the candy form.
Oh yeah. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
Please, you haven't fucking copyright struck me for like the 2 times that I used that gimmick in the Gachard reviews. Don't do it now for Gavv. Please, Anthony. Like, actually, it is kind of a semi-decent looking form. I think, like, if it was slightly less big, it could have been my favorite form because it actually, like, gives more for Gavv's entire armor. I'm just saying. I think Gavv's armor most of the time kind of falls into this very kind of boring, just mainly top half wrist garb, but nothing else kind of more than that. This really works, but like I'm just not that big of a fan of like, you know, the big old body. It just feels clunky and it feels like we're not going to see that form for very long. So yeah, what you thought about Gavv episode 9? Comment below, let me know. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please help your subscribe button finally achieve its goal of becoming a subscribed button. Don't forget, you're the only one that can prevent forest fires. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.